Coach, you were able to finish in sets 2 and 3, and Shenandoah just couldn't finish that set number 1. I think that's kind of the difference. Tell me about just finishing it out when a team's on a run. Somehow somebody's got to make a play, and it seems like your team was able to do it.
Well, I think it was just kind of about putting in together small runs. Like we'd kind of talked all week. We were ready to play from deficit. You know, we're in their gym. Fantastic. They've made some fantastic improvements defensively. We just kind of knew it wasn't going to be a blowout. It wasn't going to be, and even a 2 or 3 point lead wasn't enough for us, I guess. So I think we just chipped away. We kind of got into our huddles and remembered what our game plan was going into this game, and what we needed to do defensively, what we needed to do with our serve, put up a couple blocks and go back to just fundamental volleyball. So I think we started passing better, obviously, and serve receiving a little bit better and putting the ball in the money where we needed it to be. So
I asked Abby Jones about this, so I thought the play of the match maybe was 24-23. Shenandoah was up, and she was real tight, and she goes up and tips it to Sophie. I mean, do you remember that play? I mean, what did you see from your vantage point?
Well, Abby's a competitor. I mean, this is a kid who, up until this season, has never set, other than just in practice messing around. She's just extremely smart. She reads things really well, and on tight balls like that, she gets to the net real fast, and she's got a great touch on the ball. So I think that was a great play. That's a play where you're never giving up on your players, you're never giving up on your team, and sometimes you roll the dice letting it go into the net and trying to dig it out. It just kind of depends on how, and our setters are both very good at that too. But yeah, I agree. I think that was a huge play.
What has this year been like? There's been some adversity. You've lost one of your setters. You don't get to play at home very often. When you do, it's in a gym you're not really used to. So Road Warriors, has it helped you out here in that respect?
Yeah, I suppose so. We've kind of really embraced the middle school as our home this year. We knew this match we wouldn't get to host. I mean, that was kind of a given, and that's okay. We played here a couple weeks ago. Like you just said, we've played a lot on the road, and so I think we have been really battle tested this season. We had to make a really big switch going into a huge tournament at Southeast Polk, and I think that we've really handled that adversity well. It was hard to lose Ellie. Ellie is a huge, she's just smart. She's a competitor. She wants the ball. She wants to be better for her team, and so I think we couldn't have settled on a better option than what we have in Abby and Chloe together. They work extremely well. And then, of course, our hitters, Sophie and Chloe, had to step up huge and play back row, which was a huge goal for them at the beginning of the season. I thought they did that fantastically.
Yeah. And I know the goal is not just to get to regional finals at Red Oak. Certainly have a tall task ahead of you, quite literally. Kemper, what will it take to knock off that giant?
I think what it's going to take is a lot of what we worked on tonight. We've got to put a block on their big hitters. Keely and Logan are fabulous hitters. We knew we just needed to get a block. When our kids get blocked, we get in our heads. You start rolling and tipping a little bit more. So I think if we can serve aggressive, we tried to do that extremely well tonight, and I think that helped us keep that first pass out of system for them. So serve aggressive and hopefully get up a good block and just take care of things on our side. If we can run the type of offense we want to run, I think we can do a lot and make a big run.
Coach, thanks. We'll see you then.
Thank you. Thanks, Derek.
With a couple of Red Oak girls being very patient with me. We're going to start out over here with you, Sophie. Obviously, I think the difference was you guys were able to finish your 2 sets. Shenandoah did not finish that first set. Can you tell me a little bit about that comeback in set 1 and what was behind that?
Yeah, we weren't playing very well. We couldn't really pass the ball this first set, and we know that it's really hard to win a set without being able to pass. So finally we got our passes on to the setter, and then everything just connected from there.
And then sets 2 and 3, much better. What was it? Just all about was that just passing? As simple as that?
Yeah, passing is huge for us. We have said all season that passing will determine our game and how we play, and we were able to come up big and pass well the second and third.
It's never easy to come on the road in tournament play and win, but you were here 2 weeks ago and won. How did that maybe help your confidence level a little bit?
Yeah, we know the atmosphere here. I mean, we play here 2 or 3 times every year, so we know what it's like in Shenandoah, and they're big rivals, so we knew that they were going to want to beat us just as bad as we wanted to beat them, so we had to come up big.
All right, well, Carol Kemper was upset tonight. I'm just kidding. They weren't. You got Kemper on Monday. Obviously, you've seen them. They're a tall task, literally.
Yeah, they're very tall. Very tall.
All right, well, we'll see you there. Congrats. Abby Jones, I got to ask you here. I thought was the biggest play of the entire match, kind of saved set one at 24-23. Take me through that play and what you saw and how it kind of transpired.
I just knew that I had to somehow get it up. I've usually been trying to go up with two, but coaches told me it might be easier to go up with one, so I tried and I hoped for the best, and it worked.
Yeah, you got it to Sophie right there. What'd you see on that when she slammed it down?
I was so happy. I always know Sophie's going to put it down.
How about you stepping into this role with Ellie getting injured, and I know you were game for it, and you obviously had a great year. Can you explain that a little bit and how you were ready for your chance when you got it?
I was really nervous at first, and it was kind of a slow start, but as the season's built up, everybody's just been there lifting me up and helping me out, and it's really came together.
Congrats on the win. We'll see you Monday.
Thank you.